Welcome back to Coding with Nathan. Today we are building a live stock price tracker with a persistent watch list using Python and the free yfinance library. This is a very practical project. You can look up any stock, see the live price and the 52-week range, view a chart, and maintain a watch list that saves them automatically. This project teaches you how to work with real financial data, create charts, and build useful desktop tools. So let's get started. And here you can see what we are actually going to build. We are going to type in Tesla. We're going to get the price. And as you can see, it comes back with a chart, the price, the change, the 52-week high and the 52-week low. We can then add the current stock to our list and we get Tesla here. We'll add a second stock. We'll call this Microsoft. We'll get its price. And we can see here is Microsoft. We'll add that to our list. And now if we click on this, it will put back Tesla so we can refresh Tesla's price if we want. So there you go. We're going to create this stock tracker, which includes the real-time stock quotes using yfinance, the 52-week high and low data, embedded price chart, persistent watch list that saves with JSON, and a click to load and then delete functionality so that we can get rid of what we don't want. There's no API key required. It's completely free. So first, we're going to take you and install the yfinance and the matplotlib. All right, as you can see, we are missing a library here, which we need to add for this new project. So what we're going to do is take this, I believe it's -m, then we call the pip install libraries. And that command is this. We're going to install yfinance, which is for Yahoo Finance, and the matplot library. Let's see how this does. Just let this install. All right, and we run this. And we no longer have a problem. So there we go. All right, we got our starting project here where we created our file called stocktracker.py. We then included the imports where we have to import TK interface. We're going to specifically import the message box and the TTK. We're going to import the yfinance as YF. We're going to import the pyplot from the matplotlib. And then we're going to import this figure canvas TK ag. We also need date times. We've got to import JSON to save our watch list out and the OS so that we can use files. We've created a section here to keep our colors all the same. and easy to use. And then we have started our class with stock tracker called stock tracker. And we have made our initialization function where we instantiate the TK interface library, give it a title, give it a size, give it a background color, have our watch list variable, which we initialize to nothing. We then create the widgets, which are all the controls for our TK interface, and we load the watch list. All right, so then we're going to do the create widget function, and this is where we set up the labels and also all the buttons that we're going to use. So we got a couple of labels, we've got some entry form to get the input, got the button to go get the stock price. Then we have the results frame where we're going to put the chart and the price information. And then we have the watch list frame where we're going to put the watch list in. All right, and the buttons to add and remove from the watch list. All right, and then of course you have to run it. So we just call run main loop, and then to instantiate it, if this is named main, we instantiate our class and call run. All right, so now we're going to start implementing the functions that we need to make this actually work. Let's start our functions with the load watch list function. And remember, why we have skipped some of the typing is because all this code is available on our GitHub, which is linked in the description and pinned in a comment. So we don't expect you to type it all. You can go there and easily download the complete project. Okay, so we're going to check if our watch list exists. Open it to read. Load the JSON from it. Then we are going to refresh the watch list. This is the function we haven't written yet, so we will get to it. And we have our accept. This means there is no file. Self.watch list equals empty. All right. First function is done. Then we need to be able to save the watch list. We will implement that. clear the watch list first. Get the last price. We're in format to right. Soft watch list box insert tk.end. Item we just formatted, and that is it. All right. Then we need to actually get the stock info. All right, so we get the symbol. From the data entry that we set up on the window. Strip off any extras, make it upper. Make sure it's not blank. All right. Turn there, and then we try our call to yfinance. Try ticker equals yf.ticker symbol. All right. Info ticker info price equals info get price or info to get regular market price. Okay. Change equals info to get regular market change percent 0 volume equals info dot get regular market volume. They're getting all the fields that come back from our call. Sorting them out so we can format them. I52 equals info to get 52 week high. Low equals 52 week low. Get 52 week low. All right. We need to create our label. And where all the magic happens is here. Symbol. And okay. Price. Change. Continue. All right. Okay. Set the color based on whether the price is going up or down. And that is it for that. We need to set up the chart by clearing the previous chart. Okay. Then we put in simple 1 month chart. It's not empty. we put it in. Okay. Putting in the closing prices. So a color. Title. Title. Symbol. Really? All right. Of course, we can't hit the right buttons. And then the x-axis, we're also going to set the grid equal to true. Canvas. Here. Canvas. TK egg. Fig. Chart. Frame. I'm going to draw the chart. Okay, set it so it fills the whole thing. Then, of course, still need put in our accept exception box show error. Not terminal. Right. That is that. All right. Now, a few more things to take care of. Handle adding it to the watch list. And we don't want that. This. So we want to strip it and put it to uppercase. Make sure it's there. Then we need to check if it's already there. Okay, I'm sure we got this. All right, there. There, we return. Otherwise, we're gonna try. So if dot okay. All right. Price 52 week info dot get 52 week high 0 low 52 week get 52 week low 0. We are going to self.watchlist and we're going to put in here symbol cost price and price go to week week, 2. Week. All right. Save watch list. Refresh watch list. All right, so then we add in the error. Okay. And we are done there. All right, we're almost done. All right, now we can see from this refresh watch list here that we have not yet defined that because we skipped over it. So what we want to do is put this in here where it was supposed to go. We are going to delete it. And then self.watchlist. Ah, I see what we actually did. What we did was we made this one. Typed in this. All right, so that gives us a refresh, but now our save is not right. And we need to here. Go in here. This up with a try. Overwriting. JSON.dump watchlist of kept as. All right. So that's what we need to do there. Now we've got those straightened out, which will help us later. Now we need to go finish this. Add to watch list there. All right, so when we select it in the watch list, we want to put it in the text box, the input text box. Select self-event selection self.watch this box curse selection if selection index equals selection 0 symbol self.watch list index inside and not sysvol symbol and self.symbol entry.delete. So get rid of whatever was there. Really? We are just having trouble spelling today. All right, and we put it in there. That's that. Just one more. That is if we want to delete it from the watch list. First selection. If selection index equals selection 0, delete self.watch list index. Self.say. Okay, so then we save the watch list. refresh the watch list. All right, and that should do it. Now we are ready to run. All right. Let's fire this guy up. Here we go. It pops up, so that's a good sign. We have our previous stocks in here. One we do not have from our hints is Apple. Okay. Character frame. Looks like we have the something spelled wrong. All right, so because we did get the price, so let's go take a look. This would be this one here. Like we did all this. And somewhere in here, we were clearing chart. Okay, so this is supposed to be chart frame. That might be it. Let's run this again. We will try Apple again. Get the price. Screwed up our color, which is why we try to not do this. I guess, yeah. Got the number sign. Get rid of this. And back again. And there we go. We got our chart. So we're going to add the current symbol. We've now added that. We select Microsoft. We get Microsoft. If we, this changes, so let's get rid of Apple. Make sure we get rid of it. All right, there you go. There are, of course, lots of ways you can improve this. You can add portfolio value tracking by keeping track of the number of shares you have. Show more stats like market cap, price per earnings ratio, add news headlines for the stock, create price alerts, add light and dark toggle modes. But that's it for us for this week. You now have a live stock tracker with persistent watch list and 52-week data. This is a very practical tool you can use daily and a great project to show off your Python skills. You've learned how to work with real financial data and build interactive desktop apps. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more practical Python projects. Remember, as always, you can get the complete code from our GitHub, which is linked in the description and pinned in a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. And thanks for being here. Happy coding.